is trash. Fucking okay, there's some good food. You know, not to knock every place I eat out here.
That Mexican restaurant we went to, that place was horrible,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. But
I
there's
would never want to go there again.
There's a couple good places out here, but yeah, good point. You know, just some fuckery, a bunch of fuckery.
Yeah.
I'm sure the food is great if you're into. There's a lot of good like Eastern places like hot pots, KBBQs, curry houses. There's a lot of good shit like that, and
that Philly cheesesteak place where you used to live by and shit.
I'm
That place
sure
is
you find a killer Philly cheesesteak in fucking Modesto. I'm
No, you
absolutely
won't.
positive.
No, you won't.
Probably can. If not, then there's a market. That's what we got to do is open that shop.
The chopped cheese shop.
Dude,
I have a good idea for a chopped cheese, bro.
I'm saying if there's not one in Modesto to Turlock, if you can't find one, then yeah, we need to do something about that.
And we need to do something about. Okay, check this out, right? So you know they have that Grubhub in downtown or whatever. I went there, and there was like a smoke. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be like a smoked barbecue like kind of place. That shit sucked, bro. I got a brisket there, bro. It was whack. It's like they made it somewhere else and like they just microwaved it there or something.
That's trash.
It was fucking whack. But guess what? I went to there's a chain restaurant by the mall now. It's called like Longhorns or something. It's like a chain like a steakhouse. That was one of the best fucking briskets I ever had, bro. It was really fucking good.
See,
it was made just right, bro. It was a chain restaurant, which surprised the shit out of me.
It's not surprising to me because the thing about a chain is you're never gonna get 10 out of 10, and you might if you don't know better, you might get 10 out of 10, but you will get consistently a 7 out of 10. You know, you'll
that
get
one was a good
8
9 out of 10. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, man, more power to you, and I believe it.
No, fuck that, bro. You gotta know this shit.
I believe
it's one
it.
of the best.
I'm gonna say we're gonna have to go there. That's all I'm gonna say is we're gonna go there.
Yeah, it's hella good.
But just you're gonna get consistency at a chain. It's like we go to what's that chain we go to out here? Is it Famous Dave's?
Yeah, Famous Dave's.
Famous
the one
Dave's.
with the pig.
Yeah, so they're a solid 7 out of 10. You know, they never really let me down.
Clark's in Mountain View, but it's not a chain. It's a small burger place on El Camino Real in Mountain View.
And that's fair too,
bro. That's one of the best. Have you ever been there?
No, but if it's the small little chain, I bet you it's better than a 7.
It's not a chain. It's like it's a one restaurant.
Sorry, yeah, if it's
hella
a small
good.
little restaurant, I bet you it's better than a 7 on most days.
It's a 10 every day. Every time I went there, it's a 10. Perfect burgers every time.
Yeah, you go up the hill a little more, dude. You go up the hill a little more, you start getting really good burgers. There's this place called Jack's Prime. I would take you, and we would get some bomb burgers. Trust me. You, me, Manuel, fucking whoever else wants to go. We shoot out there, fucking San Mateo for the day. Take Oliver. Boom.
Hell
Boys
yeah. And we gotta go to Clark's too, because Clark's is fucking really good.
Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, no, there is good food out here. I'm not knocking shit. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, for my personal taste, I can't wait to get back to taco trucks. You know, fresher produce, fucking real shit.
You know what sucks about the Bay too is because like all those like I'm not trying to be bigot or anything, but like there's just too many like vegan. I don't want to fucking have vegan food, bro. Like I'm sorry, I've tried some vegan foods, alright, but most of the shit I tried that was vegan that wasn't like just like a salad, you know, something like that. Like if they try to make some crazy. I don't like vegan food, bro. Cool.
Yeah, no, I feel you, dude. I feel you on that,
Whack.
And that's true. And that's kind of what I was saying. Is there's,
bruh.
You know, vegan food is a lot of Indian food is vegan and vegetarian because just coincidentally. So that could be part of it too. Is that it's popular amongst hipsters and also, you know, people who are like Indian will eat there because a lot of Indian food is vegan and vegetarian. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, Indian food, absolutely. Because I used to work for this Indian chick, and she didn't eat meat. Every time she go to Subway, she get the vegetarian. They had like a veggie patty, which was actually really good, and like she used to always get that at like Subway. Yeah. I was like, yeah, most of them don't really meat. They're all like vegan.
So the last thing I want to say before we wrap this up is it's funny. This is kind of an older article I linked you to. This is back in August, but Hasbro. You know, Hasbro makes like toys. They make like Barbie and shit.
I hate to tell you, but we covered that shit already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we covered that already. Hasbro, they bought out Death Row and all that shit. It was a few months ago. It was like in August.
Yeah. No, I had an update.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What was the update?
The update was they're gonna start releasing the Tupac Shakur Barbie doll. Just kidding. I made that up.
Yeah, I was like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
That's fucking no, they're not. The Shakur estate would never allow that shit.
For real.
What the fuck?
There is a picture of Tupac Shakur here, right under the Hasbro Play-Doh logo. It's gonna be the Monopoly Man, Transformers, Play-Doh, and then Tupac.
Oh god, see, you know what I mean? They would do some shit like that too. They hella would. That's the thing, bro. Like they probably actually would do that shit.
Yeah.
You probably give them like they probably have the idea now. They're gonna hear the podcast.
Fuck.
Like, they're gonna be like, oh fuck, that's actually a great idea.
Announcing our new lineup, Peppa Pig.
The Tupac Ken doll. Like they're gonna do some bullshit, capitalistic shit like that.
They're gonna do all the P's. It's gonna be Peppa Pig, PJ Masks, P Diddy.
Oh, Tupac's fucking ghost is gonna resurrect from the grave and shit, bro.
Dude,
like,
I don't think they'll ever like come out and advertise that they own Death Row because of Suge Knight.
absolutely.
You know, they just
It's like a bad image.
Yeah, we're definitely washing our hands of that.
It's just like you know what I mean? It's just like it's just something that collects money. You know, they know it's gonna collect money, just an investment. Like, boom, we'll buy this for our business so it could like put more profits on it. You know, because now we're getting like royalties from all these like famous like rappers and all this shit. Which is sad, bro. It's sad that no one in hip hop tried to buy like anything like that. No one in hip hop like tried to. Imagine if people in hip hop, bro, banded together and said, we're going to buy that shit before Hasbro does. Because we don't want this fucking white corporation pretty much is going to own, like, a fucking label that was made by fucking, like, Suge Knight and shit.
Yeah, or sell it to us before you guys destroy it or something. Like, you're not doing anything with it. Just sell it to us.
Yeah, because think of all the rich-ass fucking rappers out here could put their money in and bought that shit, bro, but didn't do it.
Or still can write Hasbro.
Still can.
You know, they could write Hasbro and say, hey, you guys are holding on to something that is a piece of history. We'd like to acquire it. We'll give you, $500K or whatever, right?
Yeah, and they actually, the thing is, they didn't directly buy, fucking Death Row. They bought E1.
Exactly, yeah. Bigger.
They bought Entertainment One. Yeah, so they bought that whole thing, and E1 owns, they own that shit.
Exactly.
So it's like they bought up all kind of fucking shit, and they didn't buy it for Death Row, you know, like. They bought it for Entertainment One, because they're probably gonna start coming out. Hasbro, think about it. They make like children's toys and shit. Mm-hmm. Watch them come out with a streaming network, bro, for like kids or something like that. That's probably what they're gonna do. That's probably why they bought E1. Because if you look at E1 and then look at all the labels and all the shit they own, like you'll probably see like some like acts they probably want to use for their like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For whatever they're doing, if they want to stream shit. You know what I mean? That's probably why they bought it.
Yep.
But they didn't buy it for Death Row. They're not going to have fucking all eyes on me fucking... You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah.
They're not going to promote none of that.
Bought it. Feel it?
Well.
The breakdown.
It's been a good episode. It's been almost an hour and a half.
Fuck yeah. Litty, bro. Got to keep it lit. Fucking, yeah, we covered everything. We covered all kind of shit. But yeah, covered everything.
So, last couple announcements. We are moving locations. We'll probably be a couple days late to the next episode just due to building movement. But once we set up, man, I think production is going to go through the roof. I think we're really going to make a lot of moves. Let us know if you hear a difference between this podcast and the next one.
Like the quality, because I don't know if a lot of people, well, they probably know by now, but we be using an app called Discord basically to do our podcast back and forth with each other.
Yeah, we do that about, I'd say, 1/10 of our podcasts. It's a small amount. We don't do it every time. I'd say we've done it more lately due to just events, but it's not, this is something that people do all the time, like,
our last few episodes have been like that.
Yeah. Rogan uses Skype when he needs to talk to somebody, and they do a podcast kind of like further away. But I think Discord gives
Skype old school.
Yeah, I think Discord gives us a little advantage because we can cut the audio out and then manipulate it a little bit, make it sound a little nicer for the listeners, which is something that Titus does. He's a mix god.
Yeah, I'm the mix god. The mix god out here keeping that shit fucking as professional as we can. Hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna start a podcast too.
Oh shit, dude! You should start calling yourself the mix god.
Yeah, you know what? My new name is the Mixed God now.
That is so
Even though I don't know
positive and
I'm still on that shit, huh?
and awesome, man. Are they still doing their podcast? Our rival enemies who don't know about us?
Nah, I haven't heard anything about it. It was just like a one-time thing. Found out it was too hard to copy. You know what I mean? A little more difficult to copy. Just copy and paste it and do it.
It's hard.
You know what I mean? A little harder.
It's hard to get people to want to do things. Also,
and how even just creating content, bro. Like that's what I noticed about our podcast. Right before we like exit right now, but this is what I noticed about our podcast. We both got a lot better at speaking. If you listen to our first podcast and this one now, like we got a lot better at speaking, and even me, like reading like the articles, I'm not stuttering on the words as much anymore. Like I'm actually speaking clearly. I can actually say what I'm trying to say. As before.
Could read.
Yeah, I can read, bro. I learned how to read. We're getting better. We got a lot better at that shit because we've been doing this for like a year already, and it's just like, damn. And now we need to put more music out. We need to start putting music out and like start shitting on everybody, bro.
Yeah.
We need to make some new age kind of like the new age trap beats. We need to make a collab album kind of like that with like a lot of those new age kind of like you know what I mean? Those dirty, slow kind of beats and shit. We need to do a lot of shit.
Dude. You know me, dude. I'm just so on the next wave. Like I'm so out there. I'm so down though. Like here's the thing is you're gonna be doing a bunch of shit, and then you're gonna give me the levels and the fucking plan, and then I'm gonna extort my own self and my talents, and then then you're gonna go, all right, cool, check, done, boom, 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 done,
boom, boom, boom,
and then I'm gonna be like, yo, I need your talents for this track, and then you're gonna go, boom, boom, it's a rap, done. And then back and forth and back and forth. That's what happens when you get two producers who can also songwrite, who can also rap, who can also, you know what I mean? The very multi-talented, multi-skilled people. You get to go and start just bumping up the fucking rate that you're doing shit. You want to do some slow, eerie, dope, new age trap beats? Do them up, bro. And then like let me know what you need, and then I'm on it. And then my shit that's crazy out there, new wave, if I'm like, yo, I hear something. I definitely, trust me, I hear something here. I need you right here. Then you can be like, bro, I got you. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it goes. Yeah.
And speaking about all that, I'm going to get Spliced next month.
Hell yeah, dude. It's
because
cool.
I need some sounds, bro. I've been like, I used up everything I could find on all the free samples I could get. I fucking used up everything on Ableton I could use and flip and dip. I flipped so many samples already, bro. It's just like, okay, I need some new.
There's no reason to not get it because of how cheap it is and how much they have on there. And because you can literally, like you said, flip your own samples and just like manipulate shit to however you want, really. Totally worth it.
Yeah. And with that being said, this is the Affordable Hustlers podcast.
Signing off.
Signing
fucking off. All right, man.
All right, then flip. Peace, dude. Oh yeah, I'll be ready to help you move next week. All that shit. Send the stems like whenever, and I'll get the shit mixed down, drop it. Affordable Hustlers out.
All right, out later, dude.